all of these things, but no, I do know where everything is.
So-
but look what we got.
Oh,
Husband and wife law team, best law firm. We are just getting medal and plaque after plaque. It's honestly not fair to the rest of the world. But it's well earned. You're speechless. Why are you speechless? You're never speechless.
So many people gonna like that award was actually voted on. by
This
the
was
community.
voted on.
I know, but so many plaques now are just pay me this money and I'll tell you you won this thing, and they're all so fake. It's like getting harder and harder if you're a part of the public to have any idea who's good at what they do.
That is true. I saw this one law firm who literally was making every single one of their team members vote on not this one, but a different one.
Okay, but at least that's a vote. At least that's a vote. How about all the fake ones? You can be the greatest lawyer in the Milky Way if you pay this amount, but you can be in the universe if you pay this amount, and then they're holding a plaque that's meaningless, but they hold it up as if they did something.
Do you guys consider yourselves entrepreneurs?
I do. I consider myself an entrepreneur. You don't consider yourself an entrepreneur.
No.
So with having 8 kids,
That
do you
explains
want them to
everything.
become entrepreneurs and follow in your footsteps or no?
Oh.
Or business
I
men
want
slash women?
my kids to follow their dreams because life is too short if you hate what you're doing.
That's very true. I actually talked to this person the other day, and what happens a lot, I think this is in every industry, but like law firms, is that any industry is that sometimes they'll pay people like more and more and more. There's some industries and firms that I know of, they pay them so above like what most people earn, and I call that the golden handcuffs. I think that's a term, golden handcuffs. But if you get stuck in golden handcuffs just because you're making so much money, but you hate the culture, you hate what you do, there's no systems, processes, training behind anything that you're doing, like it's just not worth it. So for us, we always tell our kids, like, do something that you love and the money will come later, but it's not about like money or being on your own. It's about doing something that you really love.
Do you think that? You think it's not about money?
I think it's not initially. Yes, I don't think it's just about money. Like if you're just following the money, then you're going to end up doing something that you don't love. You're going to end up doing something just because you're in these golden handcuffs.
But I think we see too much of that crap like on social media where everyone's like, just follow your dreams, just follow your dreams. What if your dreams will get you only enough money that you can barely eat, you can never go on trips to see your close friends and family? I mean, money isn't about money. Money's about what you can do with the money. So follow your dreams, but also keep in mind, like, what is important to you? For a lot of
That's
people.
a different question. Like if you want to be a teacher, then
And by the way, I think teachers are the greatest ever.
right.
But
But
teachers have to give up a lot to
right.
follow
So
their
you
dreams.
have to like balance that a little bit. Like if you want to
Yeah, we got evidence here.
Oh.
We got evidence
They
here.
don't do it for the money.
They don't do it for the money.
Oh,
and how
yes!
did you know that?
Because I used to be a teacher.
and now she's here. but
Right, but it's so hard because I think a lot of people were born to be teachers. I think it's in my mom wasn't a teacher. My mom was born a teacher. It's who she was meant to be. It's why she was so good at it.
But let me ask Hannah a question. Did you leave teaching solely because of the money?
No, not at all.
See, that's my point. Like, I talked to somebody the other day. She was leaving teaching. I was interviewing her, but she actually wasn't leaving for the money. She was actually leaving because she didn't want to deal with the parents anymore.
That's why I left.
As a
Okay.
parent,
Yeah.
not the kid.
No, it was after COVID. Like, they had this sense of entitlement, and they were really rude to us. They'd call us every name in the book. So I was like, no.
What grade
done.
were you teaching?
First grade?
Did you call them names back?
No.
Did you consider calling them names back?
No.
Do you know who they are? Can we go send them something online and call them names back?
That's bullying.
That's not bullying. That's not bullying.
That's a whole other conversation.
That
We
is
have a
not
whole other
bullying.
conversation about
That is you
bullying.
standing up for yourself.
that
I
is
say
true.
we get online right now, find them on Instagram and tell them, you said this to me, you rude, self-entitled parent, and that is why you're still complaining about your teachers for the same thing. It is not the teacher, it's not the kid, it's you. Go look in the mirror, change your life, and stop getting on the teachers. Let's do that right now.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you
with that.
down?
Yeah.
You know their names, right?
I'd have to think.
Come on,
look
we
back
can
at
find
the
them.
yearbook.
It's been a bit.
It has been a
Because
bit.
she's been here a while.
Yeah.
But let's talk about bullying.
You want to know the funniest thing about social media?
What?
Is 2 people are hanging as far back as they can so Blaine doesn't catch them.
That's good. Before COVID, there used to be a line